I am a mother. I am a Christian. And I am a Christian going through a divorce. And I am an emotional abuse survivor. This video is about why I make my videos, what motivated me to delve into some of the Christian gospel principles and kind of twist them in a way that makes you think about them a little bit differently. I am obviously a faith-promoting person. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in being a good person. I also know that my life has led me to have experiences that have given me the opportunity to think about the gospel in a different light. My life is a roller coaster right now, and it's a roller coaster of a lot of emotions and a lot of turning and changing events. And I feel like during this process I have been overcome with understanding and knowledge of empowerment on how to govern my life according to the gospel principles. When I look at the gospel principles now, I view them in a little bit of a different light than how I viewed them all growing up in the Christian gospel. Viewing them in a different light has set me free and helped me understand that the gospel is an individual process. The gospel is about finding individual joy and not finding joy for others and then realizing you don't have joy for yourself. Because I am a survivor of emotional abuse, I was so focused on helping others find happiness and helping others see their potential that I couldn't see my potential, that I wasn't living for me. It was my lack of understanding the gospel principles that really shaped my lack of self-respect. It's gospel principles such as turn the other cheek, or blessed are the persecuted, or forgiveness 70 times 7. But how I perceived them was in a way of giving other people credit and giving myself disrespect. So amongst all of my trials that I'm currently in and will currently be in, I have learned to find peace through the understanding that the gospel principles are about me, and they're about you, and they're about focusing on what your joy is. It's time that I learn to focus on me and to focus on what brings me joy, because I can't be a good mother if I'm not happy. I can't be a good friend if I'm truly not happy. And I can't be a good family member if I'm so focused on giving other people happiness. It was focusing on giving other people happiness that caused me to control my relationships rather than accept them for who they are and be grateful for the relationship that I have. When I began to have an understanding of who I was and how God wanted me to govern myself and how I viewed the gospel principles, then I was able to gain great confidence in who I was. I began to recognize that turn the other cheek was for me. It wasn't for me to always let other people walk all over me and slap me in the face 1,000 times, but to really understand what that principle meant. My videos go through a lot of the principles and understanding what codependency is, and to not be codependent on the gospel principles, but to understand them, embrace them, and apply them. It is my hope that through my experience and continued experience of going through divorce can help people understand how to govern their relationship with God and govern their relationship with themselves and with others. It is also my hope that I can help those who are in the Mormon culture specifically. Yes, I am a Christian and I believe in Jesus Christ, and I've been a part of the Mormon church and the Mormon culture. At times it's very difficult for those who have been divorced or going through a divorce in the Mormon culture to process their emotions and still find that self-respect. Your circumstance may be very different than mine, or it may be very similar, but the things that we talk about and we learn and grow from are all the gospel principle-based things. They apply to everybody. I hope to not only share you gospel principles, but to share with you my journey through my divorce and understanding how I was able to let go, find that peace, and feel confident and happy in the life that I have. I have truly never been more excited for my future, because God has given me the opportunity to let go and focus on me and find happiness, therefore strengthening the relationships I have with others around me. My first advice that I would give, first and foremost, for those who are going through a divorce in the Mormon culture would be to learn to let go. And what I mean by that is to learn to let go of the emotions inside of you that you have built up whether it be emotions of betrayal, because it may be very true. You may have been betrayed. I was very much betrayed in my situation. But if I focused on that and I focused on the negative things, I would never find my happiness. To let go of all the judgment that you may feel around you. Because when divorce is happening in the Mormon culture, there's always two sides to the story. And there's always going to be a judgment placed because we're not all perfect. I just hope that you let go of the judgment that you have on yourself. Because the most important thing is that you love you and you're grateful and accepted of the relationship that you have with God. Because this plan is about you, it's about you finding that happiness and building that relationship with God. Because your relationship with someone that you loved is now not there, that doesn't mean that you don't need to love you. My future's bright, and so is yours. Whatever circumstance you may be in, you may be unhappy with the relationship you have. You may be saddened or mourning of a relationship that's not there anymore. Or you may feel like you need to let go of some of the control that you have in your emotions. I will give a little bit of a discretion on these videos. The purpose of these videos is not to make us look like we're the better person. It's not to make us look like we're in the right. And it's not to make us look like we did no wrong. The purpose of these videos are to help you find empowerment and to find out what you need to do in your life to continue to find happiness. My future is bright and so is yours. So together, let's find happiness. Let's learn and grow from each other. I hope to be as honest and raw as I possibly can with what's going on in my life and how I feel and how I learn and grow from these things being in the Mormon culture. But I also hope to be raw in the point that is only uplifting and empowering. We all have dark moments in our lives where we feel like we've been cheated and we feel that life is not fair. I'm here to tell you that if you change your life in the perspective that you see, you'll begin to see that life is fair. Everybody is treated equally because God is no respecter of persons. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and find that bell so you can be notified of all the videos that I make. Videos will be posted every week on Thursday, and I hope to continue to grow in this process with you. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Until then, see ya. I hope to be as honest and raw as I can as I get eaten alive by bugs. I am being eaten by bugs.